What? What? I can't believe it. What is going on, y'all? We are back, the TVK podcast. This is season two. I can't believe it's season two of the show,
Season two, baby.
episode one. And if you don't know, now you know. I'm your host, Je-Ree, joined by my lovely co-host.
Hi, everyone. Ashley Sheree here.
Yes. Now, Ashley's still been busy because she does this soap wire every week, so
Yes.
there are no breaks. But at least with this one, I got like a little summer mid break, even
And
though I'm
Jeree was
working
like, you
every
go
day.
ahead, girl.
Yeah. But I mean, I still was working every day, posting and
Yes.
stuff. So.
Yes. Yes,
And
definitely.
yes, little quick announcement. So we decided as a team to come back to Twitter because we heard it's more calm. So you can follow the TV Cave on Twitter. If you're not on Blue Sky or Instagram or TikTok or any other, we're everywhere. All those social media
Everywhere.
accounts, we are there. So I just wanted to put that out there. And this episode of the TV Cave podcast is brought to you by a handful of sports bras. There will be a link in the description below. You can enjoy a little discount at checkout if you use our promo checkout code Real Chatter, REELCHTTER at checkout, and we get a tiny little commission when you use our code at checkout. So I had to say that too. We're back. I told you the lighting would be different. The camera is brighter.
What's that? I always love to say this. Baby, I'm back. What
I'm
what
back.
sitcom is that from? Let's see if you know
Ooh,
Blackness.
you gotta take my
Elevator
light
door
off.
opens. He's like, baby, I'm back.
I don't
And he had
know.
flowers. Girl,
Who?
give me your freaking card. And you just interviewed Erica and Alexander.
Oh my God, Living Single.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't me. Tamika from staff writer had done it, but oh my God, yeah, we have an interview with Erica Alexander up, y'all. Like we have gotten a little bit bigger over the summer break. Y'all. We're
Yes.
interviewing people. We've got exclusive clips of your favorite Apple TV shows. There is an interview dropping tomorrow for a new Apple TV show called The Sisters Grimm. I got to interview the voice
Mm.
cast for that. It's an animated family show, but I'm telling y'all, if y'all into like superhero things and Grimm, the old TV show, and the Brothers Grimm, it's a really great show. It felt like Saturday morning cartoons are back. So that interview is
Oh.
dropping tomorrow morning with Apple TV. I have a ring light. It died. But I'm like, y'all, I told y'all my lighting is going to be like,
I
it's
don't really feel like you could tell mine is even like a ring light around, not
yeah.
unless you're looking into my glasses.
Yeah,
So
right. I told y'all we was gonna come back correct because I hated looking fuzzy last season of the podcast, y'all. But we getting it together.
we
We're
get
getting
we
it
getting it
together.
together step by step, day by day. Yeah,
Hey, I know I
see.
miss talking to you weekly about this stuff. We text and stuff, but like I miss.
Yeah, we do, we do, we do.
So not
And
all the shows are back though.
not. So I mean, this episode might be a little bit slim because it
Yeah.
hasn't been. And I'm also like, Fox, I got a bone to pick with you. How are you going to premiere Doc and then go on a week break? I thought something was wrong with me because I was just like, maybe I got the days wrong. And I was like, I'll come back later. I came back again yesterday and I was like, oh, they really wasn't going to have another new episode. I've never seen anybody do anything like that.
And it's so weird because they did this like pre-look or advanced screening early drop the same night as the Emmys. So I was like, why would you put a season opener the same night as the Emmy Awards? Everyone's gonna watch the Emmy Awards. Like
Yeah, like come on.
it,
I mean, granted, I wasn't watching.
I was gonna say everyone people that do what we do.
Yeah, yeah. I just be feeling some
But,
type of way about
yeah,
some of these awards.
I know a
So,
lot of people are, yeah.
and then I used to love them, but I mean, to each their own, of course. Like, it is fun seeing people get dressed up, looking great,
Right.
and all of that other stuff. But, politicking sometimes, that's
The
what some
politics,
people
yeah. It
do.
was a big night TV. We covered it. So it is. Oh no, I think I texted you I was gonna do an Emmy episode and never did it. That's how tired I was. But
Oh, you didn't even do
yeah, I
it.
didn't
Yes, you
even do
did.
it.
I was like, girl, I ain't watching that. Like,
Right? But I mean, the whole list, all the winners are the creative Emmys and the Emmys are, of course, on the tvcave.com. So,
exactly.
we have some new writers. We have more male writers, more white
Yes.
people writers. So we're like growing. It's so
Yes,
fun.
we're so growing. And also, I mean, I gotta plug Soapwire too. So if there's
Yes.
anyone who likes soap opera stories, as I grew up knowing them, please reach out to us. We're looking specifically to Young and the Restless. We need some help with that.
We need
A
some
girl
help with the
can't do
young
them
and the
all.
restless.
Sorry.
Yes, we need some people to cover that. We also need, if you want to join the podcast, no one says you only have to have two hosts, man.
Yeah, of
I mean, look
course.
at Joe Budden podcast, about like 16 people on that podcast.
16 people.
So,
But don't, what is it? Don't call me white girl Mona. Love her because she be getting them in together, and it's only been two episodes. I say
right.
yes, girl, because like some people, they're not. she says what she says, she means it, and she'll go toe to toe with the men. And
Yeah.
I've seen her stump them up, and I love to see it.
So,
Okay.
I mean, apply. You go to the tvcave.com, you click the Meet the Team tab. There's an apply
Mhm.
now button, and we'll get your application and we'll talk to you. So, I mean, come join us. We love talking about TV and movies here, and
Yeah.
it's a fun time. And this
Why
is all
not?
run by fans. We're not stuffy, Siskel and Ebert critics. You know what I mean? But we're
But we can be passionate too. So
yeah, we're
I'm just
passionate,
saying.
passionate fans and critics and reviewers and writers. So,
And
yeah,
it was crazy about you mentioning superheroes because I did start Gen V, which I didn't even know came out yet. So
yes,
like I was like, oh snap, like why haven't I really been hearing about it?
that's on the
So
site. Bud is reviewing that, our newest writer.
yeah, so I mean like I Bud is it
It's
oh,
Bud. It's Bud. Look,
oh,
y'all, when I tell y'all Ashley is not in the group chat, she's in the group chat, but she will not check the group chat. This has all been announced.
okay. Yeah, it's a WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm sorry. It gotta be in. You gotta be a messaging like on t text messaging. That's the only way I'm gonna see
Right? Bud is the
it.
writer. He's covering the show, and I actually just did an interview with the two stars of Gen V and that a roundtable with the African American Film Critics Association, and that's up on their YouTube. So, yeah.
Love that. Shout out to Bud. I'm gonna have to
Shout
go.
out to Bud.
I gotta talk to you really
I know
quickly,
soap opera fans,
friend.
opera fandom know who he is in the Springer fandom.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah,
And it's amazing with the editing, by the way. But
he is.
yeah, like I did have to say, like watching Gen V, I did like it so far. People always tell me that I need to watch The Boys. I'm not watching that. It doesn't necessarily feel like it's up my skilo, but Gen V does. It's something about it. Maybe the young adults coming into their superpowers
Mhm.
and everything of that nature. Obviously, we know that the one of the people who was cast, he did die,
Yeah.
a while ago. May he continue
Hmm.
to rest in peace. But I am interested in that storyline and seeing it kind of like filter out because I really didn't know how they were going to do it. So obviously he did die, but I'm wondering is there something more? I do like seeing Sean Patrick Thomas kind of get more into that grief and the loss of a child. People don't understand the loss of a child is very different.
Yeah.
So so far so good. Episode 1 for me. And I'm feeling it, and I love like the fight scenes. That's just like my thing. I just love it because it's very
Yeah.
like intricate, I feel like.
You're talking to a superhero girly, so I love all that. I actually, which is funny, I say that, but there's a lot of superhero shows that I don't watch because
Hmm.
I know people like to say superhero fatigue isn't real. It is for me. After doing the 10 years of the Avengers and then the extra stuff, like I have kind of been like, whoa, this is like a lot.
It's a lot.
So I started watching The Boys. I kind of fell off. I was just like, okay, whatever. It just really did. I know it's great. Everyone loves it. It just really it didn't hold my interest. And I don't watch Peacemaker, and I know everyone watches Peacemaker.
I don't watch
So
that either. So,
yeah,
but
I
I do
don't.
watch Jim B. I like Jim B.
Yeah, but Gen V's the other one. But everyone's ranting and raving about Peacemaker. But I'm like, you're talking to a CW Arrowverse girly that was there from the beginning.
Talk
Like,
about it.
so you know what I mean? I just, it is what it is. But I did watch Marvel Zombies, which I thought was good. Animation is really like, I love animation more
When
so than I do
is
live
X?
action.
No, but pause. When is X-Men 97 coming back?
I don't know. They had that whole situation with the creator and they had to fire him and they
Oh,
don't say what he did. So that was some weird, I don't know. But he's always posting like half naked photos of himself on Twitter and like
oh
thongs and things. He's a homosexual man, which is fine.
no.
But it was
Yeah,
like he's
it's
always
fine.
posting this stuff. And I'm like, why are you always naked on Twitter?
Me, I'm like, oh my God, the creator. So I'm like, you know how sometimes when you lose that main person, sometimes the writers that they started with, the creator, like it kind of loses its
That's what I'm afraid of. It's gonna lose its edge. Yeah.
yeah, that was the first thing that came because as quiet as it's kept, it was giving me soap opera, prime time, like it was messy,
It was
but it
so
was
messy. It
good.
was good. I'm always gonna be a Storm girl first. I felt like
Period.
it wasn't enough for her, even though,
Hmm.
she had this arc or whatever. I just felt like I was like, where is she? Where is she? Like, I just wanted so much redemption after what they did to her in the movies, and they like
Yeah.
kind of put her all the way in the background. Like she had maybe like one or two lines in the movies when in the like the prequels.
Hmm.
So I just was like looking for more Storm.
And wasn't her man Black Panther
Her
too?
man is Black Panther. They have a son together.
Oh
So I
wow.
cannot wait for when they bring the X-Men into the live action MCU. And it's like, they had announced for Avengers Doomsday all the original cast from the original X-Men films except Halle Berry. So everyone's like, how are you
Was
not?
it?
Yeah, like how you not unless
Well,
you're gonna be
listen, if
surprised.
Miss Berry trying to get her money, I understand, sis. Do what you need to do.
They even asked her because it's so funny. Her and Chris Hemsworth have a movie coming out together. And so on the red
Hmm.
carpet, they were like, Thor and Storm. Like those are the two people I want together the most because they have the similar powers. And I'm like with the lightning, and someone had asked them, and she was like, I'm not in it. But you know how Marvel likes to like act like they don't know what's going on, and then the
Yeah.
people show up. So I mean, we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
Hopefully, hopefully,
hopefully,
hopefully.
hopefully.
So okay, so I have to watch Beauty in Black. That's next on the list after I finish up with Gen V. And I just have to prepare myself
Not
for the
watching.
ratchetness that is about to come across my
I'm not
screen.
watching Tyler Perry anything. I'm not.
It is bad, y'all, but
I've
like,
given up on Tyler Perry Productions. I wish him
yeah.
well. I'm glad he's, giving people jobs and work. That's
Besides
amazing.
writers,
Besides writers, directors, and producers, but the actors,
the actors,
the
and thank
actors,
you for
he's giving.
paying them what they're worth.
Yeah,
So
he's probably doing makeup too. But I just the level of production is not there for me to watch.
that's he be finishing movies in a week. That's
They said
why.
season two of Beauty and Black was done in like 12 days.
12
How do you
days.
shoot a whole season in 12 days? That's nothing to be proud of. It's sloppy.
Yes. And that's why a lot of the time I will say Debbie Moore, I love Debbie. Maybe it's because I'm a soap opera girly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Debbie Morgan can do no wrong. I mean, but there's been East Value. There's been what is it, The People. Like she just any anything that she's in, I do feel like she elevates it and bring it to another level. I mean, she's not new to this, she's true to this type of thing. But it also doesn't negate everyone around her who may not be on her acting level. I do feel like a lot of the older actors run circle around the younger ones, and that's just being honest.
And I've said this before, and I don't know if I saw it. I don't want to take credit for it. I don't know if someone else said it, and I just been running with it, but it's so true. I said Tyler Perry has this unique ability to take very good actors and and make them horrible. Because I've watched Debbie Morgan, we all know her from All My Children. Well, not all of us, but a lot of us know her from All My Children and the other shows that you
And
mentioned.
Louise, yeah.
And I'm like, when I see her in a Tyler Perry production, I'm like, she is a better actress than what I'm seeing on this. So I don't know if
Oh, definitely.
I'm going to assume that's his direction and the way he wants things, and it just pisses me off to the point that I'm like, I can't do Tyler Perry stuff anymore, man. I just
I
can't.
think it's, to be honest, I think it's the writing.
Yeah.
Um, it's hard. I do believe because even like let's be honest, like I'm a soap opera girly. A lot of the times, like when they be acting on them stories, they don't be acting all that amazingly well, but it's some people that really do stick out
Yeah.
and lay the groundwork. So I do feel like it's the same thing with like Tyler Perry and all of his productions. Some people just elevate it to a point when even the writing isn't good. And let's keep
Mhm.
it honest, like with the story, some of that writing is basura. It's trash. Looking at you, young and restless. Get it
That's why
together.
nobody wants to talk about it on Soap Wire. We can't find anyone to cover Young and the Restless. I've been begging people to join. Like, please, we need someone to cover Young and the
It's bad. And the
Restless.
thing is they're the number one soap, but I do feel like that's out of loyalty and habit. You know, like one of those type of things. So hopefully God will, it sounds like some changes are there, but also don't hit me with the dramatic casting to try and reel me in because that ain't gonna work
Well,
either.
yeah, I heard a rumor, or something that it looks like somebody, they didn't say which soap, but a VPS, some soap is on the chopping block if they don't turn a
Mhm.
sinking ship around. Now, I automatically went to Frank Valentino General
I
Hospital.
mean, that's who it should be.
Y'all know, but I'm hearing the Young and Restless are horrible too. But y'all know how I feel about General Hospital and what they did to Springer. I won't get into it, but that man doesn't listen. And I'm still connected, like looking on the outside, looking into the soap opera fandom, and something about on General Hospital recently about I don't know, one of the stories is involving a puppy. I'm like, this is not riveting daytime television.
At all.
I don't want to turn on General Hospital and there's a whole storyline about a character
I want
getting a
to see
dog
I want to
that's over
see
5 years old.
X. Okay?
Yeah.
I want to see passion. I want to see drama. I want to see like young adults, older adults, and veterans trying to make their way out. And a lot of the times, the veteran actor should still be around and integrated into the younger story, which isn't happening. And it's why I always shout out Days of Our Lives because they're trying since that new writing regime. I know y'all don't want to hear about stories, so but it,
I
it,
mean,
it
that's the
just
soap opera podcast, but it's TV, so we can talk
yeah,
about it a little bit. But I had
a
to get that off my
smidgen.
chest. Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
get that off my chest because like I even posted the other day on the soap wire site about like Springer being a fumble because they came into my mind for some reason and I was just like I can't get over how bad they had
It was.
a gold mine, and they
I
did nothing.
I think the vein of their existence or what gets on their nerves is three fandoms, and I mentioned this before.
Hmm.
So of course it is Sprina. I
Hmm.
think it's J Sam, and I
Hmm.
think it's Liaison. They
Hmm.
hate us.
Yeah, yeah. So they
Those
just do
are
whatever they can to like make it not about those characters. Well, I mean, now Spencer's dead anyway, but yeah,
yeah, so
and well, Sam's dead too. So
yeah.
they
And
killed,
we can't get Liaison to save our life.
they
They
killed those
bring
characters.
other people back from the dead.
Yeah, yeah. Not
Yeah,
Spencer though.
yeah, not no, because they can't do that. So
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
Um.
But anyways, too, like, so I did watch a little bit of Brilliant Minds. I was just like, wait, so this is like 6 months in ahead and he's in a freaking institution? How the
And the
hell did this
institution
happen?
is run by Millie. She's always gonna be Millie from Scandal. I don't care what her name is on the show. I'm like, Millie from Scandal is the locked up brilliant mind.
Like, what is happening
Yo, we
here?
are so black. I never call him Oliver. I just be calling him Brilliant Mind. The
Yes.
name of the show.
Because I know what you mean.
Yeah. And so yeah, oh girl, look, I'm laughing so much. We just said earlier, like my camera like messed up, but that's funny. But yeah, so 6 months in a time jump, and then now we're going to build up to how he ended up in this mental institution. I'm sure it has
Yeah.
something to do with his father and him trying to find him. So
See that no good, rotten down, dirty scoundrel? How dare you? And this is why sometimes like I have something against itty parents, like put an S on the front, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Um I hate that. So like even though he's a grown man and he's an adult, there's no way that still doesn't affect him. And he has mental, issues and mental disabilities and things of that nature to see that your father leaves again after making this big deal and oh I'm sick and da 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 and woo, 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 just to leave again
you should
pisses
have
me
stayed dead. You
off.
should have stayed dead.
Yeah. Like
Don't
what is
come
that?
back from the dead, ask for my help, live with me, and then leave me a Dear John letter. Because now, like when you come back, like honestly, I don't care.
Yeah. I do wonder if the actor decided to leave because I feel like that actor he'll leave at a moment's notice. Please bring back Chicago Hope to
He did
stream.
he did that with Criminal Minds too. Like was he popular?
Yes.
Yeah. Or was it
Why do
Criminal?
y'all keep hiring him? But I know because he is
Yeah.
a good
He's a good
actor.
actor. Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is, but he
He's one
just
of those
up to
great
leave.
he's one of those great TV actors, which is crazy
Yes.
because like he'll leave and he won't do another show or movie or anything. He'll just
For
be like
years.
chilling, chilling. Yeah.
He'll do a thing like this was cute, y'all. I
Yeah.
had fun. See you when I see you. Like
Exactly.
if you like, no, no, boo boo, no. So
Um,
my thing is that at this point, just let that man go or make sure that he does the art completely and then call it a day. That's how I
yeah.
look at it.
And then they got this new doctor who was kind of cute, but he was hired by the mom or something like that, and he got some shiftiness in his eyes.
Yes, did you see
He's
that
set
ending
the
too?
ending. Yeah, he's there to set Oliver up for something. Maybe he works for Millie too. Like
Yeah.
something's weird's going on. Erica, I think is her. Ugh, y'all, so many names. The black
The
doctor.
black woman doctor.
Erica, yes. I'll confuse her with I don't want to confuse her name with the lesbian doctor. But she is taking pills or something like that after her whole building collapse. I understand why she may have some like
Trauma.
PTSD or trauma, but now she's going to be hiding an addiction.
Because even that girl in the elevator died too. She got out.
Right.
So it's also that, that could have been me type of
Hmm.
experience. And then also, I feel like her brain could be like, well, dag, if I just would have let her go first. Or now
Hmm.
it's like a survivor. What is it? Survivor's remorse or survivor's
Survivor's
guilt?
guilt. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
like
survivor's remorse. Yeah, yeah.
one of those.
Hmm.
Yeah, so like I feel like that is definitely something that could be. And also Portia Williams is
Oh, how
there.
can we
Yes,
forget about Portia Williams' big acting debut
Housewives.
on Brilliant Minds?
Listen,
playing
I'm a
herself.
housewives girly down, specifically Atlanta. Don't play about Atlanta. They put Bravo on the map. And I ain't talking about housewives. I'm talking about Bravo. Don't
Yeah.
get me started. Okay. Nene Leaks forever. Hands down.
Yeah, she Nene really had a great trajectory. I think we've talked about that before on this
Mm-hmm.
podcast, and I can't believe I wish she would get back into acting instead of doing like shady podcast episodes. But whatever. But
Word.
yeah,
She has
Portia,
some
I
real stuff.
she did well. I feel like because she kind of played an over exaggerated version of
Version of
herself,
herself. Yep.
and no, she did well. And it'll be interesting to see if she comes back um to do more episodes. I think she's supposed to do more than one, so she's supposed to be throughout the
Oh.
season. I think so. And speaking of which, I can't believe that lady's like, she got to leave private practice because she don't want to talk about shoes in the hallway. She was like, "Get me back to the hospital."
I do like her. I wonder if they're gonna bring her husband back. Because I feel like sometimes when they finish season one,
Mhm.
season two, they're like, oh, we're gonna change things up a little bit. And sometimes they
Yeah.
don't bring the necessary people back. So
Mhm.
that's like always a thought in my mind. Also, really, they done everybody killing somebody this week. First Dougie on Beyond the Gates. Now they done killed, Kurgan on SUV.
Yeah, SVU, Kragen's dead. Now I had
Donald
posted about
Craven.
that, yeah, and I was like, so is this going to lead into a bigger story arc for Olivia across the season? Because otherwise, why kill him? Because he hasn't been on the show for years. So what would be the
Years.
point? And the actor is still alive. So what would be the point of
That's why I was
killing
like, I need to
him?
look him up. I was like, is this like Munch? Because
Yeah,
I
everyone
had
thought
to.
he was dead, and so people had to in their reviews and coverage of the episode had to be like, the actor's live, y'all. The actor's alive,
Woo!
right? Because that usually doesn't happen with a character that has been off the show for as long as he has. Maybe if they were
Yeah.
still on the show. So
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was interesting. And then Ice-T talking about retiring, which he needs to.
hmm
That man cannot act. You've been on the show for 800 years. You still giving me nothing.
I mean, with good actors too, and
Yeah,
that's
with amazing actors, and you just have Ice-T sitting there like he
and they
ra-
still
he raped her.
confused face. Like
Confused face. This is what you do for a living. Why are you still confused when you come across a rapist?
exactly. How Ludacris did better than you when he was featured in a couple of episodes, and
Ludacris's
Ludacris acted
episodes were
down on his episode.
great, great. But I haven't, honestly, I have not watched SVU consistently in a very long time. I did watch the last season of the flagship show, Law and Order, only because McCad Brooks was on there as a detective, and now he's done left the show. And
He
they're
left too.
he's not on this new season. They're getting a new detective, the guy from Star Trek. Yeah.
Boo, tomato, tomato, tomato.
Tomato, boo, tomato, tomato,
Because
tomato.
I would peek in periodically for
Mhm.
him and then Tony Goldwyn.
Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, I wanted to see what Tony Goldwyn was doing, but he's not featured enough for me. But
hmm
the DA never really is too much.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
so I mean, but I'm like, Tony Goldwyn, oh my God.
Yeah, he's like the top head. Oh,
Yeah.
but going back to SUV really quickly, they have the chief of detectives is a
Not
black
SUV
woman.
girl, SVU.
SVU.
Yeah.
SVU. Listen, it
Yeah.
happens. Like they
I
have
do that all the time. The other day I tried to talk about a Honda CRV. I was like, I want a small SVU. And he was like, SUV.
not you doing it the other way,
I did it
right?
the other way.
But you made me forget my thought and
Sorry,
concentration.
a black chief of detectives.
Yes, a Black Chica detective. It's gonna be some things like there because she actually wants to promote Olivia.
Yeah,
And
okay.
Olivia's really not trying to really hear it. She tries to let her down gently, but like we'll see how that goes. Oh,
Mhm.
did you see High Potential?
No, girl, I don't watch High Potential. I know y'all love that show. I don't like it.
Oh my
I'm like, why do y'all
goodness!
love this show so much?
I think it's because she's so freaking smart for no reason. And I'm
Yeah.
also intrigued to see like how, what happened to her first baby daddy.
hmm
So I want to know that. And then also I believe Mekhi Phifer. It's Mekhi Phifer who's
Oh,
in it.
Mekhi Phifer is. I might check out his episodes. He is
Yeah,
supposed to come. But real quick, let's talk about because we're running out of time, like we always do. We're gonna get our time management together this season.
we
But
will.
let's talk about Doc because we did say it did air. Then went on hiatus. It's gonna be back next week, which is really weird. But it was
Pissed me
another
off.
banger. It proves why it's one of the best medical shows on TV. I mean, the pit gonna come back and it's gonna take over all the
Ooh,
conversation.
yeah.
But yeah, it's Doc. Again, memory loss. They had a whole John Q situation where the father took them hostage because he wanted a
hmm
heart or lung or something for his daughter. And I thought it was really, really
It
good.
was a really good episode, I have to admit. And you know me, I still want my couple together.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he had the baby with the other with the
Yeah, I was
I
like,
call her the
oh,
other woman, but she's the wife.
Yeah, because she is the other woman.
She
He
is the
don't
other
love
woman.
her. He
He
don't love
don't.
her like he loved that doctor. He don't. Like,
He
let's keep it a
don't.
buck. If they didn't lose their child, to be honest, I think they would still be
They would
together.
still be together. And then even the young guy was like, "Oh, I'm not trying to be a rebound. I'm not trying to be like, why don't treat me like that." And I'm happy he stood up for himself. Jake, I know, I like her and Jake. I like her and Jake. It's so good. You don't know. I'm like, I like both. I like both couples, and that's when you have a good written triangle. You don't know
Yeah,
who you want the person with. So
exactly.
I had to shout out Doc. And I don't know if you saw this news.
Oh God, what?
Fox is pissing me off. I did a TikTok about this. Remember last TV season, they had Hawaii Rescue High Surf.
Yes. Oh yes, and they're rebooting.
And what did I say? I said, why didn't y'all just reboot Baywatch? This show is so stupid. What did they do? Cancel Rescue High Surf and announce it for this TV season. They are going to be rebooting Baywatch for
And
next
it's
year.
basically the same
It's
thing.
the same show.
It's just a different location. Still got the red bathing suits
Isu,
on. And it's not instead of high surface Baywatch.
it's Baywatch. I said, why didn't y'all just call it Baywatch? And
In
then
the
bring in the
beginning.
beginning and then bring he's still alive, 80? David Hasselhoff.
He's weird.
He's weird, but you can't have a Baywatch reboot, I think, without a cameo appearance from
One of them.
Mitch Buchanan,
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff himself, somebody. I mean, Pam
Hopefully
Anderson.
Pamela
I was
Anderson.
gonna say she don't, but she likes to be makeup free and different now, so I don't know if
Oh
she would put.
yeah.
I don't know if she would be that character
She
again.
has come into her own.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Like
that
she,
character is very,
yeah. What
yeah,
is the robust or
yeah, very dolled
voluptuous?
up, very makeup, very like,
Yeah.
And I
I'm
love,
here.
yeah, I'm here. And they made a point to say they are going to be in those red bathing suits. I mean, because it wouldn't be Baywatch without the red bathing suits. I love Baywatch. It's so stupid and so camp. It's so ridiculous.
Very campy. Do you remember
Very
they had the
campy.
nighttime one?
They had Baywatch at night because he wanted to be Mitch wanted to be a private. Look, I'm still in the Baywatch, y'all. It's like on Hulu or Prime or something. I still watch it. He wanted to be like a private detective, and
Yep.
so he did like a spin-off. It didn't last too long, so then he came back to like Baywatch permanently. And then when it was going off, they did Baywatch Hawaii, and that's how I remember Jason
Yep.
Momoa because Jason
Yep.
Momoa was on
Oh,
Baywatch
he was
Hawaii.
in that? I don't even
Yes,
remember.
and he
He was
played a.
skinnier too at one
He
point
was
too in life.
skinnier and he was very young, and he played his character's name was Jason.
That, oh wow,
Yes, and
okay.
he was a lifeguard. So. I'm telling you, I remember Baywatch. You know who else was on the original first season of Baywatch? Second AJ Quartermain from General Hospital, the little short one.
Billy Warlock,
He was,
who also played Frankie on Days of Our Lives.
yes, he's on the first like 3 or 4 seasons of
That
Baywatch.
is true.
Hmm.
Oh, quick question. Have you ever seen the show called Silk Stockings? Baywatch sometimes remind
Mm-mm.
me of Silk Stockings.
I've never seen that.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that Baywatch reboot. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm so excited. The movie, I can't stand a movie with The Rock and Zac Efron. I don't know why they thought that was Baywatch. I was like, that wasn't Baywatch at all. I was like, "Bleh." But yeah,
Mm-mm.
I'm
It used
excited.
to have that campness.
Yes, you have to be camp because it's like these lifeguards were literally solving crimes. They're not
Mm-hmm.
cops. Lifeguards aren't police, but they were
At
literally
all.
police.
They had no business
They
doing
had
that.
no business stopping drug dealers. And like what drug dealer was making drug deals on the beach? Like it's just so
Exactly.
stupid.
That makes no sense. I'm a lifeguard, but I'm also upholding the law.
Yeah.
Like, what? Okay.
Like y'all get paid $7.75 an hour back then. Like you know what I mean? They were county employees.
Oh my God. How did they live?
How did they live? That was one of the storylines from the first season because Mitch's best friend at the time was a lawyer and he like did the lifeguarding thing on the side and someone had called him out like, bro, they're not paying you anything. Like, why are you doing this? Yeah. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, not a lot of stuff has come back yet. Abbott Elementary is this week. So we'll have
In
that to talk about.
October, Grey's Anatomy,
Grey's
yes.
Anatomy, which
I think it's Link has
somebody
something on.
died. I hope it's Link.
I think it's Link. I
I think
do.
it's
But
Link.
I'm
I think
like,
it's Link.
damn, it's kind of messed up because she's pregnant with twins.
And
They
she
had
just
two
got
kids,
married. Yeah.
just got married, two kids at home, even though one is really Amelia's, but still.
Yeah. Well, that'll take some relief off of her because that would have been
Let me worry about these three kids
yeah, worry
here.
about these other 3 kids. Poor Joe. But yeah, that's why I think it's and Link is boring. Like he doesn't bring
Mhm.
anything.
Well, because he's a good
He's a
man,
good guy.
Savannah.
Is it Owen? Was Owen trapped there? I'm tired of
I
Owen
mean,
too.
Owen could go low key because he don't
Yeah.
have Christina. So
Yeah. Owen was getting on our nerves last season. We hated
Owen
him.
just needs to be with Christina. Ship him off to New Zealand or wherever she
Oh,
is.
yeah. So that's it. That's all we have for you guys before we and thank you for tuning in. So,
Yes, thank you.
bye
Bye.
bye.